All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Josh Lawrence with Michigan MMA Underground. I'm sitting here with Bad News Ben Lagman. What's happening, Benny?
Not so much, man. Just training.
Here at the new MASH fight team here in Farmington Hills, Metro Detroit. Got a pretty good setup going on here, Ben. How long has James had this gym here?
We've been here for about 6 months on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the team practice. And then on Sundays he does like an open mat, 6-8 months, something like that.
Yeah, this place is sweet, man. It's got the juice bar, you got the men's and women's locker room, you got all the weights, you got the cardio equipment, you got a nice mat to roll out.
So.
Yeah, that's a badass setup. So what's good, man? I hear you may be going to Bermuda for King of the Cage.
I'm going to be reffing out in Bermuda. August 21st, King of the Cage is doing a show out there. Do a lot of reffing around the state, and also for King of the Cage. On the 31st, I'm going to Minnesota of this month. I'm going to Minnesota to ref over there as well for King of the Cage. I think it's Walker Casino, Walker, Minnesota, something like that. One of the smaller King of the Cage shows that they do in Minnesota.
Whatever, it's cool. It all pays the same.
Hey gosh,
I
gotta stay working.
Ass whooping.
That's it. I gotta stay working. So.
What? Let's see. What's your record now?
7-1 as a pro.
7-1 as a pro. Okay, right on. You were undefeated as an amateur.
Yeah. Well, no. I lost. I went undefeated in my first 10 fights, and I had a loss and a no contest. Yeah. One of the.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember. You fought the dude from Chile.
Jorge Serrat.
Jorge Serrat. That's correct.
In that two-man tournament, two-fight tournament.
That was a good fight, though. That was a decision. Right on. Yeah, that was a slugfest, man. I mean, we saw leg kicks, head kicks. I saw a damn mule kick in that fight. All kinds of shit, man. Jorge's a little tough son of a bitch.
You know what? I haven't seen him since he fought Fancy Pants, and he knocked Fancy Pants down, almost beat him. Now that dude's undefeated strike force, like challenging for the title here pretty soon. Lyle Beer Bomb or whatever. So yeah, Jorge's a tough kid. I haven't seen him in a while.
Nice. Why don't you've been going out on a regular basis to California and train with Henderson, former Michigan Kaiki black belt Brian Harper.
Right.
Why don't you fill in the Michigan peeps about what's going on out there?
I go out to California before some of my fights. Brian Harper's a good friend of mine. Yeah, Brian Harper's a good friend of mine who lets me stay with him while I'm getting ready for my camps. He's opened up a gym in Oceanside, California, Team Quest Oceanside. Also in Temecula where Dan, Christoph, and all those guys are at. So we'll do team practices over there, and then I train with Brian as well, And I'm gonna make sure I keep doing that as part of my training camps, and spend a lot of time out there with him.
Is Harper's jits getting any sicker?
I mean, he's one of the baddest guys in the gym, no matter who's in there.
Really?
I see him give the business to everybody. I've seen him, give Dan a hard run for his money. So could you, all those guys.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Harper's a monster. He gives me as hard a time as anybody I ever rolled with.
Oh shit.
He's a monster on the mat, for sure.
What's your goals as far as like King of the Cage, man? I know it's kind of a raw deal, man. But one of your training partners has got the KOTC middleweight belt.
Yeah,
so are you possibly looking at some other avenues of fighting? Maybe some other leagues, competitions, stuff like that?
I want to fight internationally. Yeah. I'd love to fight in Japan. I'm waiting for that. I've put it out there that I want to do that. My goals as far as King of the Cage goes are just, keep getting experience. I'm 23 years old. I'm going to be doing this for another 10, 12 years at least. So I'm just going to keep learning and keep enjoying myself. And when the right opportunities come, I'm going to fight. And then after my last fight on HDNet and making a decent payday, I'm a little bit spoiled. I don't want to just fight just to fight. I want to make it worth it,
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's business, man.
Yeah.
It's business.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. It's crazy, man. I remember seeing you walk in the door right out of high school for the first time, and now I see you. By the looks of it, looks like you can throw me an ass whooping these days.
I've been at it. You've been off for a minute. You've been off. I've been at it.
You're looking mean, dude. The training's definitely showing up. Powerhouse is here, man. It's been, they hook you up with some weights and some training.
They have a strength and conditioning coach that we're starting to work with here. Not to mention the boxing coach that James has, Finkel and Schaefer, Dave Lester. He's their boxing coach here, and I still train with Chris Malcheri all the time.
Chris is the man, dude.
I'll never forget where I come from.
Chris is my original 155-pound champ, dude.
That's right, Chris.
Yeah, I like.
He got his black belt. He's doing just mostly all teaching and whatnot, but I'll never stop training with him. So I see him. I teach 1 day a week in Waterford at the Fight Club Proving Grounds.
Battalia's gym.
Joe Battalia's gym.
Yeah. Going there next.
Yeah, Mondays is my day. I teach there at 7 o'clock.
Nice.
It's in Waterford. Nice. And then other days here and with Chris.
Yeah. I tell you what, man. I bet you're pretty stoked that you can fight in the state now for the hometown crowds. Again, you've been going out of state, fighting in like Indiana, Wisconsin, out in
Mexico,
Cali,
California, Ohio, whatever.
How was it to beat Angelo down in Detroit in front of the hometown crowd?
Unbelievable. Yeah. Best night of my life. Best night. I had the most fun. I sold 120 tickets. My friends, my family, my girl, everybody was there. Everybody seen it. The game plan worked to a T.
Nice.
This was perfect, man. It was a great night.
Well, Ben, just got a couple more questions for you. When are you going back out to Cali next?
I want to go pretty soon.
Yeah.
Justin James is a training partner of ours who's doing...
He's on Vegas right now.
Yeah, he's at Vegas. So I might go visit him and do some training out there in Vegas because he's going to be out there for a couple months. Or I might go back out to Cali. Either way, within a month or so. You know, within a month or so. It's fucking so nice out there.
Right on. When's your next fight?
September 11th at Royal Oak, possibly. I haven't found out a matchup. I haven't got any final word about it, so I'm not positive. And also, I heard they're doing another one in Kobo in December. So for sure, I want to get down for that.
Nice, nice.
So for now, that's it. Unless a good opportunity comes my way, I'm open for it.
I tell you what, dude, I'm really blown away. I mean, from my own personal aspects, I expect to see you in the top 10, if not being a legitimate world champion one day, and WEC, Strikeforce, UFC perhaps. I mean, the day that I remember you coming into my gym, I couldn't believe the natural striking ability that you had and your aggressiveness, and seeing you a couple years down the road now into the fighter that you've evolved into. The guys that you've trained in. It seems like every time I see you, you're another 2 to 5 levels above where you just were at. And, you're so young now, like you said, you're only 23 years old. Your talent is just limitless, man. I just wish good things for you, man. I tell you what, I'm gonna end it on that.
You've been there from the beginning. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's cool, man. It's cool, man. We're gonna show this up on the websites and hopefully get the Michigan's fans on point. Let them know what's happening. Updated fights. Try to get them maybe buying tickets a little bit earlier for the shows and stuff like that. And
any way I can support MMA in our state, you let me know.
That's what it's all about. Michigan Underground, baby. Thanks a lot, Benny.